Hi guys, this is Ryan, aka Sir Mix-a-Lot at Mahalo Video Games, and this is an educational video on how to play through a season in Madden 2011 on the All Madden difficulty. For more videos in this series, visit mahalo.com/Madden11-franchise. And if you have any requests, send them over to requests@mahalo.com. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment on this video. Hey guys, and welcome to the second half of my game against the San Diego Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. So I've got a 7-point deficit right here as I start the third quarter, but oh, there we go. Chris Johnson turns that into a tie using no more than 10 seconds. So he's going to run that all the way into the end zone, and I don't know if you heard Gus Johnson, but he just yelled out to get that man a new contract, and as a Tennessee Titan fan, I wholeheartedly agree. Over the offseason, they had some issues with him possibly holding out. He wanted a new contract, which is understandable. He was still working off his rookie deal, paying him less than $1 million a year and this is after having a 2,000-yard rushing season, and the Tennessee Titans, they still didn't even really give him a new contract. They just kind of moved some money around in his current contract, but I have a feeling that that is not going to last. If they don't give him a new contract this year, he's definitely going to hold out. Although there may be no NFL next year if we don't work out a deal. Same deal kind of goes for the NBA. We're looking at a couple labor disputes that could easily translate into no games. And Ryan Matthews dancing around over there and gets a little gain there for a first down. So yeah, an interesting situation in both the NFL and the NBA with owners claiming that the system is broken, we're not making enough money, they're paying the players too much, which is hilarious considering that they're the ones that decide how much they pay the players. Now I understand, that it's they're competing against each other, but if you don't want to spend the money, then don't spend the money. I mean, they don't have a salary cap in baseball, and you've still got lots of teams that are very successful. As Ryan Matthews goes in for a touchdown without having a huge payroll. Florida Marlins come to mind from a couple years ago where they went really deep, even to it was the Devil Rays, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Not as big of a baseball fan as I am of football and basketball, so my baseball knowledge is a little bit sketchier. But Chris Johnson with a nice spin move, but not going to be able to get around those last couple defenders to get into the end zone a second time in the quarter. Instead, I'm going to try and get his running game going. But yeah, so hopefully everything will get resolved in both the NBA and the NFL, and no games will be interrupted, but I am very skeptical about that happening. The NBA system is kind of broken for the owners. It's become not profitable. I mean, I still blame them, and it's their own fault, but they almost can't give in. And Chris Johnson with a nice run right there, and the spin move, almost able to cut it back, and he's going to have 73 yards rushing on 8 carries, and hopefully this will be his third 100-yard rushing game in a row. So he's really starting to get it on track here as I bring Nate Washington over in motion to try and get a seal on that safety. And even though he's not able to keep him blocked, he was able to get a hit on him to kind of slow him down right there and help spring Chris Johnson for a nice gain. So I'm going to keep the ball on the ground right here as long as Chris Johnson keeps getting nice runs. So another good run, and he's able to spin move right there, and another big gain, 94 yards rushing right here. So right here, Ask Madden giving me only passing options, but I'm gonna stick with that because they're kind of covering the box right there. But Vince Young around the corner and almost in for the touchdown. Stopped right there at the 1. I'm going to see if I can't do a toss around the edge right here. Probably going to motion Moss over, see if I can't bring the cornerback around to the other side. And Chris Johnson's going to be able to walk in. crawl in right there. That was so wide open. That's going to tie it up right there. And so it looks like we're going to end the third quarter not quite the same way it started, but same way it was after 10 seconds in. So we're going to be tied here with 43 seconds left to go, as long as I don't give up a play right here. But still, obviously, plenty of time to go in the game as they've got the whole fourth quarter. I'm going to definitely need to get the ball back and not give up a score. So I don't think I've held them to a punt since the first quarter. And that's something I'm definitely going to have to do, or force a turnover, or something of that ilk in order to if I'm going to win this game. But Ryan Matthews just killing me here. 128 rushing yards on 14 carries. So as good as Chris Johnson's doing, Ryan Matthews kind of saying anything you can do, I can do better. So really going to try and crash down here with the line, but Jacob Hester gets the ball. Jacob Hester out of LSU, converted to a fullback, and gets a nice run right there. So that's going to bring the third quarter to an end with it all tied up. So definitely looking at an interesting fourth quarter. I hope you guys will join me there. Thanks.